Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Quickly taken. Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Hullet. Forwards and with intent. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Seedorf. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Davids. That's going wide left. And it's Cruyff. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Hullet. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. And he's quick to snatch it back. Hullet never out of the action for very long.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Hullet. And he was quick to react. Van Dijk. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a throw-in. Hullet. Now Dumfries. And it's Seedorf. And he's there to retrieve it.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nicked it back promptly, looking for options for movement. Cruyff.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hullet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And back to the keeper they go. Van Dijk, very much a man of this moment. Just eases him off the ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Hullet. Now it's Schneider.
This is the time you need that pace.
He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Hefty challenge, but fair enough. And that is well cleared. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Van Basten. Van Basten! Well, now it's a race for them. Oh, what has happened here? So it's going to be another corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And the shot! And he can thump it away. That's it, 45 minutes up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Davids. Schneider. Schneider is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Schneider. He's not got that quite right. And it's Van Basten. Strokes it back. Seedorf. Now Cruyff. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's managed to get free. Van der Ven too strong for his opponent there. Seedorf. Davids. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other. Oh, they could be caught out here. Tries to play it through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
The Netherlands have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Cruyff under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cruyff going after that. Pinches it off him. Rijkaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, played through for the wide man. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Schneider. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
And he's quick to get rid. Seedorf. Into the last quarter of an hour. Picked, can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
The Netherlands leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out. 1-0 the score. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Cruyff. That is ended up in no man's land.
The Netherlands surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Seedorf. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
The Netherlands really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That has been cut short.
The Netherlands are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Cruyff. Now, can they get him away?
1 minute added time.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's being shifted off it. Seedorf. Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. And that will be it. The Netherlands have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Netherlands
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And we're underway.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to centre-backs, Peter, we can't really ignore the impressive Sven Botman, who is a bit on the tall side, being 6'5". But, you know, having come through total football, sometimes you think that this guy is not really a defender because his passing game is so good. He can spray the ball anywhere from a central defensive position, and I'm sure we're going to see lots of that with what's to come.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's Bergkamp. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Van Basten. Botman. Cruyff going after that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to play it through. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Van Basten! Van Basten! What a goal! What a player!
A finish right from the top draw. That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So, a breakthrough already.
Pullet proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Van Basten. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Oh, easy pickings there.
The Netherlands definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Succumbs to the pressure. Davids. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. Botman cuts it out. Cruyff. Searching pass he's played there. No, it's come to nothing. Bergkamp. So what can they make of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Botman. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Pullet. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Seedorf. And he cuts out the supply. Schneider.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's a searching pass. Defending was strong and firm.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Dumfries. Bobs him off it and wins back the ball. Timber. Bergkamp. Rijkaard. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Rijkaard.
The Netherlands couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Timber. Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I'm afraid
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
The Netherlands can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
The Netherlands can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Schneider. Botman. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Timber picks it up out wide. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Seedorf. The Netherlands claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to get it away. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. The ball's gone astray. Timber. Van Dijk, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The Netherlands just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Might be danger here. Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Bergkamp, looking for the run. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. And Cruyff! And he's following up! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Davids, played into space. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace. Bergkamp really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a pretty loose pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Chance here to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bergkamp. And this is Hullet. He's found a way through.
The Netherlands really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And this is Hullet. Looking to play him in. It's a promising... And the shot! And the difference is still one. But only just.
Sneijder was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And it's Van Basten. Now it's Hullet. Timber running with intent. And here's Bergkamp. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And it's been played through. That's put paid to the danger. The Netherlands can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
The Netherlands really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Davids wins the duel this time. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Cruyff.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And that's it. The pressure finally lifts. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated.